Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle Batty. I'm a realtor here on the Central Coast of California, and I wanted to talk about last weekend. I had a open house that was scheduled that got canceled at the last minute. This is interesting because I had gone out Friday and I had hung 100 flyers on the doors of the area to invite all the neighbors, at least 100 of them, to the open house. I woke up Saturday and it had been canceled. It had gone pending, and they didn't want to have an open house with it in a pending status. So it was like 5 a.m. I woke up, I was all excited, and I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to do that. So what was strange was it took me about an hour to do the 100. All it was just little door flyers, hang them up. To put the stickers on probably took about 30 minutes to do Thursday evening. But long story short, it's like sometimes we set out to do things and we actually put energy, or in this case, maybe a lot of energy or a little bit of sweat behind it, and then all of a sudden, at the end of the day, you don't get the result you set out to do. I had planned on going and hosting an open house with my buddy Alex. And it's strange when I saw that, you know, text that came in, read at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning. It was almost like comical to me. I know sometimes people can dwell and really. I had that moment of, that's. I wasn't planning on that. I'll just say that. But it's strange in life because we actually have no control over the events that manifest in unfold in front of us. So what I wanted to say today is when these events in life don't happen the way we want, how do you react to them? In my case, I ended up just hanging out at home, in the backyard, reading with my two girls. We put the chickens out in the yard. My wife came back, had lunch. It was just a great day, man. I made the best of it. And I heard a story years back ago. I remember sitting, I was in a church one time, and the message talked about how you can pack your bags to go to, let's say, the Caribbean or the Bahamas. And then what happens when you land and you have your swimsuit and your sunscreen and your little sunglasses and visor, your hat, and then all of a sudden you land, let's say, somewhere in the desert, or you land in a snowstorm in Colorado or something. You have to be able to change. You have to be able to adapt, because basically, no matter what we set out to do in life, sometimes and many times the results that we get are not what we had hoped they would be. So I guess you just have to make the best of it. If you can laugh it off, laugh it off. Because yeah, I was telling my wife, I said it's funny that either 100 people know that I'm a real estate agent in that area, or 100 people could have been like ticked off showing up in an open house going, who is this joker who came to our house inviting us who didn't even show up? But long story short, regardless, there's a pending sign. I can't. It's out of my hands. It's out of my control. So, anyways, I was gonna at the end of this, I want to keep it short. Is just have a sense of humor, and don't take it too serious. Even if you're out hitting 100 doors, 200 doors, 300, whatever you're setting out to do, when it doesn't get delivered in the with the right frosting and decorations that you had ordered, it's okay. It's still going to happen, maybe on a different day, but just as long as you continue the path and keep your eyes set on the ultimate, your long-term goal, it's going to happen anyways. I have another open house scheduled for tomorrow. So I already went out to 100 doors this morning, and we'll see if I get another text when I wake up at 5 in the morning and see if we can go forward. But, anyways, have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and just stay lighthearted, stay healthy, and be well and be kind. Have a great weekend. Cool.